Hey, pack leaders! This is Hien with Friends of Irony, protecting protecting families and protecting the pack. Today we're gonna be kind of doing a little bit of switch up. I know we used to do videos on cryptocurrency trading with auto trade bot, but I want to take the time today to talk about concealed carry. Uh, because I need to clean my gun. So I figured it would be a good time to show you that and then show you how I clean my HK45. Now I carry a full size gun, primarily because I carry because of all the terrorist shootings that were happening, and I figured if they're gonna be carrying AKs and M16s, like a little 9mm stun cut packs not really gonna do much. So, but I'm usually just using it just to get out of the way, and I'm sure they're gonna be body armored and all that stuff. So I'm not gonna charge in or anything and try to be a hero. So that's why I carry that. So I'm going to show you my carry, right? Move this side so it's kind of zoomed in, right? Hopefully not printing too much, but that's my carry. So I was just, right there it is. And so normally if anything slows down, I draw and then go out to it, right? It is loaded with a one in the chamber, so I'm going to download it right now and show how it's done. And you always want to carry with one in the chamber, primarily because it's just a paperweight. If it's not, you also want to get some hollow points on there too. And I do have 2 mags that I carry, so that's a total of 3 rounds. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these 3 magazines. So I actually carry 3 magazines, 30 plus 1. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the drawer behind me, for safety purposes, just in case I load something on there. And of course it's I don't know, it's too dark to see, but it is clean. Put my finger there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and show you how I disassemble this. Okay, so and maybe before that, I'll talk about the flashlight. I do carry a flashlight, and I figured this is more like home protection gun. So a lot of stuff that usually happens at night. So you kind of figured, it might be good to have a flashlight. It's easy to just take in and out of my holster, and I could just put it on in my safe with it loaded like that. Well, not like this, but locked and loaded, and not locked and loaded, but ready to go. Forgot they have a little stage, or whatever they call it. But anyways, here's how I disassemble it. There's a little button right here, a little circle. Hopefully it's not there, but you should probably see it with your gun. And what you want to do is just pull it enough so that you can align it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it just right here. Actually, there's a little notch right here too. A little notch right there. So I'm gonna pull it just enough, and then I'm gonna pop this out. Okay, so right there. It's good, probably just to. I think there's probably a way where they kind of how do I do it? I think it was more like it's kind of weird to demonstrate this and do it at the same time. So I'm just gonna do it my way where I can see it, right? And I just pop that little centerpiece out. So it's kind of out now. Right now, I'm gonna hold it so I can then pull this pin out. Okay, so now that pin's out, I can then slide this out. All right, so we're good to go. All right, and then in here is this slide. Now I was demonstrating this to my brother-in-law. He was thinking about concealed carrying, and when I did this and showed it to him, I noticed there was a little bit of rust on this. So I was like, yeah, I should probably get this cleaned up, because it'll be, I don't want to be caught with a rusty bolt when things are going down, and I really needed it. So I told myself I really need to clean this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of move this down. It might look upside down. I'll tell you what you're gonna need. So let me put this down to the table here. That should look pretty good. I have the Remington bore cleaner and a rim oil, which is to oil the barrel and any other stuff that needs to be done. It's a little hard. I'm gonna try to peek into it as much as I can. If I'm not aimed properly, I apologize. You're also gonna need some rags. This is a little dusty. I haven't been cleaning my stuff for a while. And some Q-tips. Okay. All right. So here it goes. Alright. Alright, so first thing I do, when I first started this, it took me a while just to kind of figure out how things work, and Now I can do it pretty quick, but it also has been a while, so we'll see if I still fumble and stumble around. This is just some of that stuff here. A little rod here, and this is the one that fits this. And all I need is this part. So that goes onto this thing. So first I want to just kind of put this guy on, and then put this guy on. Alright. And then what I do is I just kind of get this little piece of tissue here, put it through. Alright, and then I'm going to get some cleaning oil, and I'll put this right over here so I can do that. So it's going to get this wet. And then, with that wet, run it through the barrel. I haven't fired anything through it, so I'm just going to do it anyway, just to make sure it's good to go. And then once that's done, kind of take it out, just kind of rub down everything that's you know, dirty and stuff. Okay, put that there. And then the most other important piece is this one. This is the one that was rusting, so I'm sure see how it's kind of all brownish. So I want to make sure I'm not sure why it rusted. It was kind of weird. I didn't get it wet or anything like that. Maybe it was just like humidity, or maybe I was at the beach or something and it just kind of got all weird. So I think that's it for this one. I don't want to spread the rust anywhere else. So I'll give them another sheet here. Get this one wet too. Alright, and then I'll just kind of use that to wipe that down, and then I'm gonna dry it out with another towel. Alright, so this is the slide. Should be pretty good, clean. Didn't fire it since this last cleaning, but just want to clean out that rust. So if there's anything else, there's a lot of lint here. Just gonna blow that out. A lot of lint buildup. So get the Q-tip here to get that out. Alright, quite a bit of dirt. Alright. And you know, before actually putting a lot of this oil and kind of getting all gunky, you might want to actually wipe it down with this. But since I didn't, you know, take it out to the range or anything, it was just kind of like me cleaning up that rust. I didn't have to wipe any gunpowder off or anything like that and get off the residue. So that's it. I'll go ahead and dry this off too. And then I'm going to clean the inside of that and grease the barrel, and then we should be good to go. Okay. So this should be good. Rust free now. And then you might be able to get a better view, or maybe a clearer view, of the assembly of it. So now I'm going to go use this. This is the lubricant. And I'll do the same thing, but this time this is to lube it. Actually, before I do that, I need to kind of wipe it through once with this thing here. Get the excess oil out. Alright, so there it is. Looking good. Alright. And then take that out. Put this back on. And then now we're going to put the clean oil in there. Alright. There you go. And run this through a few times with a little spinny action to it. And should probably get some more dirt, but it should be better lubricated now. You kind of see the rifling a lot better. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. The rifling. There it is, nice and shiny. Okay, so now, and then I'm gonna get a little Q-tip here, and it's kind of, you know, any more part that slides along here, I'll kind of get that on there, and I'll actually put a couple of drops here just so that it slides down. Can't really reach it, but let it run all the way through, and then I'll clean off the excess oil. That way it's lubricated there. Okay, and there's some touch points right here on the piece itself. Where is it? Okay. These are clean Q-tips. So let me add some more here. Middle contacts point right here, so I'll add a little bit of lubricant there, and back here. Oh, there it goes. And right here, because it slides on those points. And I think that's primarily it. Trigger stuff, maybe just more of a wipe through, just get all the gunk out. Try not to put any Q-tip lint into it. And there's one time it was jammed right here. It wouldn't decock. And if you actually put some oil in here, it'll decock a lot better. So this might be a good point to just add a little bit of oil there too, and kind of just. And then once you get that nicely oiled up, it kind of decocks a lot better. Okay. So let me add a little more oil in that point. And it does kind of pop out too if you're not careful. There's a little pin there that's very okay, cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I noticed some rust down here, so I'm going to clean that off too. I think it's rusting from my spring. That might not be a good idea. I probably need to take this in if my spring is rusting in there. Yeah, I think I'm starting to see rust inside. I might actually start to. I'll take this into a gunsmith, just get them to take a look at it, especially when it's trigger mechanism and stuff. Or it might be part of the magazine. Looks like it's part of the magazine. I don't know. Nope, it's part of the spring. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. So there's some rust right here too, so rust buildup. Get rid of that. So I'm gonna use this here since I'm discovering more dirt. Or rust. Alright, so I think I got most of the rust off. I think I need to go to the range and test it out, make sure it's still functioning good. And just dry it out. Then I'll lubricate it with a clean Q-tip. With the lubricating oil. Okay. And then just kind of give it a little whirl real quick. Maybe it'll give some protection to it. And I think that's pretty much it. Very linty, because it's been in my. I haven't really taken it out, so just a lot of conceal carry stuff. So okay, well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and just reassemble everything back. So hopefully that didn't take too long. This goes back in here. Okay, and then this goes back in there. Okay, and then at first this was kind of tricky, but this point right here is where it needs to slide onto. So right there, comes right in, and then we got our pin. Let me make sure this pin isn't rusty. I lubricate that good. And get this good oil on. Alright, I'm just gonna wipe off the excess. All right, good. Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm gonna realign this notch. There's a little notch here, so you can see it. It needs to go right there, and then that thing will slide in. So let's go and put that back right there. And I think this will. Trying to do it without. Show it to you guys. So that might help you just hold it like this, and then you can slide this part in. Once it's in, you can then be good to go. So let's see here. There, now it's in all the way. Decock. Alright. Alright, looks pretty good. I'm going to switch this back over here. Alright guys, so this is my HK45 semi-auto. It's got a Surefire, I think it's called a A23577 or a X300 Ultra. Here's the serial number there. Pretty good. You can use this, or you push on the thumb here to turn it on, or you could switch, come on this way too, and that'll stay on. Okay. But overall, I like that it's the double action, so that and I think you need a magazine here for it to do a double action pull. But I like that when you're conceal carrying, you have to be 10 pounds sure, and usually the trigger is pretty much further out, okay, so that you have to draw all the way back in order for it to snap. I noticed that this was kind of weird, that it kind of was stuck a little bit, so that might not be cool. This is new. I've never seen this, so I don't know if it's malfunctioning because of that rust, because normally it'll pop back out. I didn't think I had to actually finger myself and pull it forward. So if anyone knows about this, if this is a malfunction, let me know about that. This doesn't seem right, because if it doesn't, then I could pull it again. Oops. Might be okay, since if I shoot and it racks. And this is where you do a short trigger where you feel it. Once you hear that click, you can then fire again. So you have to let go of your finger all the way and then try to find it. So you can just know where it shears and do quick pulls. So I think it should be good. Alright guys, hopefully that helped. If you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe. If you want to hear about more gun stuff or more crypto stuff, I do those videos. Comment below, let me know what you guys want to know. And if I've earned your upvotes, definitely upvote it. I'm going to be moving a lot of my stuff to DTube now. I know that eventually it's going to catch up and it's going to be on DTube forever, so I'm going to move things to DTube. And so yeah, definitely follow me on DTube, but I don't know if this whole fiasco deal and all this regulation censorship is going to hit me, but I might as well just kind of drive everyone to DTube. So I think everyone should be on DTube also, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.